How is everybody doing today? We just having some holiday talk today, a little bit of laughter for the holiday start. Hope everybody's having a good holiday. Hope everybody's able to. We're gonna talk about that later, how much it costs, but hope everybody able to get those gifts for their children, their family. Especially with the economy, kind of people saying the economy really struggling, people being laid off. Man, I hope everybody's having a good holiday. This is Mike. Got my boy Peel.
Yes, sir.
So the thing that's been hot all week, kind of going into this week, is hold on, let me pull this up real quick. I just put on the screen. Denzel is being baptized. Let us know in the comments what you think.
Denzel. Denzel.
Hmm?
Denzel getting baptized.
Man.
Mm.
Can you hear
In
that?
accordance with the great head of the church, we baptize you, my brother, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Boom.
I know I got religion. I know I got religion. I know I got
You know about that
religion. Take me on the wall.
pill? Take it to the water. Take me to the water.
Yeah, what is this? 87? No. This is 87.
Let us know what you think in the comments, man. Denzel being baptized. You
Yeah.
think it's real? You think it's cool? I think it's cool, man. I don't have no issue with it. I think it's cool, man.
You know, been in the belly of a beast for a while, you know what I'm saying?
Boy, you got to come out of there eventually, right?
Yeah, I think that movie might have did something. Changed.
Which movie?
Gladiator 2. I got
Ah,
to
boy
watch
said
it.
it changed him.
Yeah. Like,
Did you see Did you see Gladiator too?
I ain't watched it yet. I just
Hmm?
saw a few little clips of it.
Okay.
Um, hmm Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good thing though, man. Whatever
Yeah.
whatever helps you on your journey, man. That's, you know, he had the second. No, he probably like on the third leg of his career. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And in the Bible it has too. It says don't criticize or don't try to. People tend to do this, right? They be like,
Mhm.
man, I've been in church all my life and been putting in the work, and then here this dude come. He didn't join in his 50s. Where in the Bible, it pretty much kind of it says in so many ways, don't worry about what another person doing because you all gonna get the same reward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't worry about when,
Uh,
how much work a person to put in. Worry about how much work you put in. And that's very important perspective wise. You have to have that kind of perspective. You can't let your mind go there. Well, how he can wait till he's 50 and I've been doing it ever since, I was born into coaching or
yeah.
whatever, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Uh,
yeah.
and when you got a person like Denzel that's held to a high regard,
His name never really been in the wind.
yeah,
You
at
know what I'm
all,
saying? Never, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, at all, like nothing
I know
flawed.
some people gonna try to criticize the movies, but he was doing a movie, man, you know what I'm
Yeah, yeah, that's a part
saying?
of
Yeah. Yeah.
acting. But
Mm-hmm.
most of his roles, he always stood for something anyway. Even with Training Day, I forgot what did he say.
Man, Training Day was a cold movie, man.
Yeah, yeah.
in order to catch in order to catch the wolf, you gotta be a wolf.
hmm
In order to protect the sheep, you gotta catch
Yeah.
the wolf. And in order to catch the wolf, you gotta be a
Now,
wolf.
how was that movie? About 25 years old?
Oh my
20,
God, is it?
20,
Wow.
20 something?
Is it?
Yeah,
It
easy.
came is it came out in 2000s?
Easy.
Was we in high school when it came out or after high
No,
school
no,
though?
it was after, but I think I want to
Wow.
say like 03.
Yeah. The one when he played Frank Lucas, he played that part too, man.
Yeah.
He did that with Frank Lucas. But let us know in the comments, man, what you think about that. Because I think it's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes better late than never. Let's get
Oh,
it
it came
done.
out 01. 01.
Oh, one.
Oh, 24.
Mm.
24. And
That
people
movie
still
was
use
cold. They said when he did the King Kong line, that was all improv. That wasn't even in the script. And they said, keep it in. He said when he walked off, he said, I hope you got this.
Yeah. And
The only thing is kind of hard, man. You got to get past that. You listening to an actor, man. This dude can go different places. You know what I'm saying? When he talking to you, and you got to be able, like, is he being for real or is he acting? You know what I'm saying? So,
and
Denzel, because he is definitely versatile in his in his acting skills. You know what I'm saying? But otherwise than that, I think it's cool, man.
in the keynote, what people don't know, Denzel's wife, she was really the actor. She was the star before him, and she put her career on hold
Yeah.
for him.
He said that he shouted out right after after he got baptized. He was they had him. He was giving like testimony and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
he was saying his wife was faithful, man, and held him down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, we can say that about. I can say that about my wife Ashley. She's faithful and she held me down. So in 13 years, she have. You know what I'm saying? She just has. She's done it. Let's say something. And that's what you're looking for. You're looking for somebody that's faithful and that's gonna hold you down. If any dude asks, man, what am I looking for in a wife, man? You know, you want somebody that's faithful that can hold you down. You know, looking for sex, man. That's just when you young, man. That's 20-year-old talk. You know what I'm saying? When you a young boy, but man, when you get older, man, you know what I'm saying. Some dudes don't even realize when you get older, you probably not even gonna work no more. You know what I'm saying? But it takes from hearing the old dude tell you that you know what I'm saying. The older guy tell you that. Like, man, look, man, all that stuff y'all talking about, man, look, man. When that frog don't jump no more, see what you gonna be talking then. You know what I'm saying? Don't base your legacy off your frog. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you know.
Yeah, so.
Oh, yeah, boy, you gotta listen.
Yeah.
And she, like I say, she was a star. He was the struggling actor, and she put her career on hold to make sure. Okay, we can. Man, that takes a lot.
Yeah, shout out to her, man. That's smart, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, you know, she probably, I don't know if she did, but she probably realized too that, you know,
He can go.
they only go, at that time, women can only go so far.
Yeah.
You're going to max out faster than the dude will, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm telling you how the times was in that time, you know what I'm saying? And, man, you know, she took it and she maximized on it, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, you can learn from that because she was able to put her ego to the side, but she benefited from everything that he got. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, she had to know that he was a thorough dude at the same time, but she was able to, you know, fall back and be the helpmeet and not tell him I could do the same thing you can do. So, you know, I'm just as good as you. So I'm gonna do it the same way like you doing. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But that's how you know she's from a different breed. You know what I'm saying? She's from a different breed. You know what I'm saying? You know, she could be the last of the Mohicans. You know,
Yeah.
they don't make them like that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a whole new world now. You know, so I need to get that sound right. A whole new world. That Peebo world.
Am I right?
Oh man! All right, now let's get into the real talk, man. Probably gonna be on this one for a minute, guys. How tough is it being inspired when living in the inner city? I think people don't talk about this enough.
Yeah.
You know, see all this stuff on social media, people talking about money up to their ears and stuff, man. Man, a lot of that money don't even be real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you realize how hard it is to have $10,000 at one time in your possession, cash,
Legal.
man, it ain't easy to come by that for regular people. You know what I'm saying? Even dudes that sell dope, a lot of dudes don't make it to kingpin level. Maybe the 2%. if that. You know what I'm saying? Make it to that level.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
both of us growing up in the inner city, I really want to talk about. I was thinking about that today when I was taking wife to the store. Like how tough it is to be inspired when you living in the inner city. I think people don't understand, or there is maybe our parents in general. I'm not saying like our parents directly, but the community in general, I don't think they really could factor in or had a foresight of raising kids in the inner city and how it will have an impact, no matter how you try to talk to them before they leave the house. The
Mhm.
impact of being out in them streets.
Mhm.
You know, they always say kids used to go outside and play all the time and ride their bike, but some inner city, your kid go outside and play, and they come back in the house and they're blood. You know what I'm saying? For real. Or they SSP. From the South Side, SSP. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Or
and
the
that's tough
Southwest
because you
G.
telling them not to do it, but it's like, man, I gotta be outside. You don't. You know what I'm saying? You an adult. You're a civilian. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
And I don't think sometimes they don't understand that.
nah, they they do, but parents. A lot of parents they shield them kids off from it. But they didn't heard the stories too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, some parents they in it too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Yeah.
and
Some kids born into it. You know what I'm saying?
and don't even and they don't even know it. Like say for instance, my dad he was from the West Side. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I go over there. You would think I'm from the West Side, but now I'm deal son. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of times, man, the stability piece of being from one place most of your life.
Mhm.
Most I don't know. What do you think the percentage of people that actually been in the South Side their whole life, but sometimes they had to move around. That's where they finally settled at. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when you say where you from, sometimes that's be the place where you settle mostly at. You know what I'm saying? It's a bigger part of your life. Like for me, Southwest
Mhm.
probably was the bigger part. The earlier years, we was around, different places till we finally settled, but settled in Southwest, you know what I'm saying? Like around junior high, like around 8th grade, something like that. From 8 on up, that's when we was in Southwest. So, but yeah.
Like I done stayed in Southwest for a little minute too. You know what I'm saying? And had family out there.
Right.
So
But the bigger part of your life was in the South Side though, right?
yeah,
The
yeah,
majority, right. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Story of it was, but you still visit your cousins and stuff like
Oh, for
that.
sure. For sure.
But you
100%.
know, but going back to what you're saying, like you say, where you settle, you know, even once I had got older, I was still living in the South Side until I, ventured out. I was like, dang, I never got robbed until I left out the South Side.
Yeah.
Never got anything.
That's the hard part about in the inner city. You when you go somewhere else, there's always this uneasy feeling
mm,
that, what I'm saying, and I don't think a lot of people understand it. It's almost built in. Somebody say, "Hey, you can come live over here." No, I can't.
mm-hmm.
I don't know nobody over there. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You
I
come live in
mean,
Silver City Court. No, I can't. No, I
yeah.
can't. No, I
Yeah,
cannot. You come live on Pike. No, I
yeah,
cannot.
yeah.
You stand out like a sore thumb. You just walk down the street. Oh yeah, this dude food, man. This dude ain't
Yeah.
from here, man. Who are you?
Mm-hmm.
Where you from, man? Press you
And
like a mug, you know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
them colors a little too bright, man.
Boy,
Like
man.
like most people that used to be involved with gang activities and stuff like that. Uh, say for instance, I'm from the South, and I go there. I stayed in North Little Rock probably like 2 months,
Yeah,
and I'm pushing it at 2 months.
yeah.
I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. I kept getting pulled over. Kept getting pulled over. I got
Yeah,
pulled
North
over.
Little Rock police there. North Little Rock and Sherwood, I don't know what it is, but it's like they patrol extra hard though.
I said, man, I got pulled over
Man.
5 times in 1 month.
Well,
I
I
said,
believe it, man. I
oh
believe
no,
it.
no, I can't do this.
Yeah. And then I think, man, perspective is everything.
Mhm.
I had to learn this, but when you're looking at it for face value,
Mhm.
living in some inner cities, like just driving down the street or going to school and what you don't see lawyers, you don't see doctors, you don't see prominent people that inspire you. You only see what is in your vicinity, you know what I'm saying? And
Well, you
some
see
streets you may see the dope dealer,
it.
you may see the dude, the straight thugs or, the
Yeah.
dudes who putting in the work on the streets, you know what I'm saying? The street dudes. And you see the regular class working people, not the prominent people, but the regular class people. But the thing that makes them different is in the inner city is they stay really low key. You
Yeah,
have to
you know.
understand how things work. And you don't understand like when you young in the high school, but when
Yeah.
you start making money, you say, "Oh, that's
Mhm.
why they never drive the high end car. They always drove a Honda because they don't want to get robbed living in the city. So they drive a car that nobody likes. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They don't want to drive a Caprice because they're going to steal it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? They don't
Yeah.
want it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh,
Like
yeah.
we stayed next door, Mr. Jackson, man.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Mr. Jackson built so many houses and stuff.
Yeah.
Mr. Jackson, he just ride around in a little beat up truck
Mm-hmm.
and not know it. People not
Yep.
know it. Mr. Jackson got his man some Lexus in the
Boy.
garage.
In the
And
garage.
man,
Yep.
it's smack dab in the hood.
And it's like he know when to drive and when not to drive
Yeah.
it, right?
Only on
And
Sunday.
then he know when to pull it out, when to pull it back in. And then, but it's crazy the time how timing work, cause then people don't even know. Then you're like, man, dude had a Lexus and
Yeah.
in the garage, man, that mother clean too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or the old dude had the 75 dunk, what they call in
Mhm.
Florida dunk,
Mhm.
in the garage. You just didn't know he had it. You know what I'm saying? When he passed, somebody sell it because they didn't want to keep up with it, but whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, but man, and that's one people don't understand. Like these kids don't have
They don't have none.
prominent people to really look up to. And then another thing is it's like a two-sided coin. The
Yeah.
person who's building wealth and working to, like say Mr. Jackson, right?
Mm-hmm.
Building houses, getting with contractors,
Yep.
understanding how things work. He didn't have time to really mentor somebody unless they
He,
wanted to be mentored. They would have to roll with him everywhere.
he did.
But you have to want to be mentored, or they're not gonna have time because you're gonna be asking questions that's gonna be impeding on their time. You see what I'm saying? So it's a two-sided coin. You know what I'm saying? You have to want to be mentored for somebody to mentor you at the same time because they got so much stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
But I think after they get past that stage of getting stuff going on and they're established, a lot of them don't come back. You know what I'm saying? They probably either tired, they don't feel like mentoring. Not everybody's got the mindset to be a mentor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
lose that inspiration that somebody see like, oh yeah, Mr. Jackson building houses, I could do that too.
Yeah.
Once he
Yeah.
move out or he passed, you know what I'm saying, you don't have that
Yeah.
no more, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
start looking at Kingpin. Hey man, he ride gold Dayton's. I don't know what it is about gold Dayton's, man. I don't know what it is.
They
I still
beautiful.
like gold Dayton's to this day.
They
You know what I'm
beautiful.
saying?
Beautiful,
I
man.
don't know what it is about some gold. Candy red painted some gold Dayton's. And I don't even like candy red. They just go together. I don't know
Man.
why.
Red green. Yeah. Man.
Oh man.
Blue too.
Or Impala said something about that black 96 Impala SS, man.
Mm-hmm.
God. Whew. I
Yeah.
don't know what it is with the flow shifter. Oh,
You know, that was
yeah.
that era. That was that era when when things was really popping. You like, dang, bingo, I want that.
Yeah, bingo. And when the feds come in and say bingo, and like a lot of dudes
It's
locked
over.
up
It's
in the
over.
feds, man. Yeah. Another thing too, man, is the violence, man. Like a lot of violence in NC don't even get posted on the news. They only pick like the best one, I guess. I don't know how you put that, but they only pick the best
No.
one. There are a lot of people that get popped and they don't know, but they don't talk about in the news. You just know because you know in the streets.
Yeah.
He's like, here, so and so got popped, man. What was he doing, man? Over there doing something he ain't got no business doing. Got popped, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Yeah. And
yeah,
like stuff like that don't really get posted because it'll be a trickle down effect because it'll be a whole federal investigation. That's why a lot of stuff don't get posted. Like, oh yeah, such got dang.
Then sometimes they just don't know how to read. Like it's, I'm sure you've seen this. I'm not gonna talk about a specific situation. I'm gonna just say generally, there are situations that happen that nobody calls the police, no investigation, no nothing. But
Yeah,
guns were fired, things happened, but nothing happened. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
Everybody walked away. You like, man, no police and nothing came out? Nah.
Yeah.
Nobody said nothing. You
Mm-mm.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it
It had to
happened.
be something crazy that happened, then the police had to come out. Or, somebody died or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like, man, they've been on this area for a minute.
Yeah. But yeah, man, when you sometimes say it's some inner cities, man, it's hard to be inspired in because you see nothing but callous people, malice, violence. Some people think it's extreme, but it's not. It is. It's like the atmosphere just feels weird. It's not inviting to be jolly or holiday spirit. It's just not. It's the inner city. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you can't even
Um,
take a TL. You brought your kids TV. You can't even take the box out. You gotta.
nah, you gotta put the TV in the house at night. We think ain't nobody looking. You know what I'm saying? Then you
Then
gotta make sure the blinds on your window thick enough so it don't come through the
yeah,
window. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because all it takes is a
One piece.
drug addict, a crackhead walking down the street. Oh, that's a big TV. I'm getting
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, man. So,
And it's
and
not hard though. It's not hard to get
no,
it.
it's not hard. I'm just saying. I think we just not. They don't talk about some of the drawbacks. Like people don't realize nobody wants to live in the projects, but when you don't have enough, that's all you can afford. That's the only thing that's your only option. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And most people don't want to live it like I say, don't want to live in the same house with family. Generation housing, what they call it. They don't want to live in the same house. They want their own place, but you can only afford this. And now you got all these different sets of people living in the projects. Things are bound to happen, you know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
you got all these different clans and, family stuff like that. Just how it is, man, you know what I'm saying?
That stuff wasn't set up to be long term, man. You get what you need to get, and
And that's the thing, right?
um,
You don't have a strategy,
yeah,
you don't have a plan. It will end up being long term because you'll never make enough to get out. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, you done made
Yeah.
enough, when you just blow it. You know what I'm saying?
Some people don't even blow it though, Pill. Some people
Like,
just don't. They
it's
just get comfortable with what they have, right?
not
Like
even.
I've worked at the state, bro. I've seen people that was like real good with budgeting, but they only making 30,000 a year, and they stayed in that job making 30,000 a year.
They blew a lot.
No, I'm saying, but some people do, but there are some people that don't. They just know how to live within that 30,000. You know what I'm saying? They know how to grocery shop. They know how to live within it. How they do it is amazing. Because when I was making it, I was like, man, this ain't it, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, when I worked at DHS, man, it's some people, man, that's been there for you. I'm talking about retired,
Yeah,
making 35,000. That means they was there for 30 years,
yeah,
making, you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
35,000. You know what I'm
And
saying?
yeah, 'cause I can see that too, cause you know I had a job where I was there for a while, and then people come in making the same amount, and then the job be like, well, we can't give you extra because they got extras. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like
Oh yeah,
what?
some BS. Yeah, for sure. And you gotta think, like, let's say uh, somebody live in the South Side. That's down the street from DA. Where I worked at on Main Street. That's kind of down the street. And if
Mm-hmm.
you making 30,000, 35, you don't really want to move up. Some people don't want to move up because of the responsibilities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people don't want to move up because they got other stuff going on. I've seen that too. And that's closer to your house, so you don't spend as much gas money.
Yeah.
It's like everything kind of is set up
Yeah.
for you to work there and stay in that 30,000 range. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I get it though, cause
Yeah.
you know it it's not where you at. You can be wherever you want to be. You just gonna have to make the best of it.
Yeah.
If my income, like, why would I move if I'm paying like, was my goof self? I did the opposite, but if if my rent or whatever is like 550,
Them days
And
over.
in today's time, you know that's unheard of.
Yeah.
But back then,
Mm-hmm.
550 was it was not it was that ain't bad.
Nah, it wasn't bad. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now 550, you be staying in the basement somewhere.
If that. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know,
Yeah, if that.
but you know,
But yeah, man, it's sometimes it's tough, man. You gotta really think outside the box, man. That's kind of what part of my mindset came from. It's like I use it as motivation, as fuel, and a lot of people kind of you said like a lot of people going through similar circumstances. You know, single
hmm
parent home. You know,
hmm
3 or 4 kids or something like that. You know, trying to make ends meet, but it's really hard, and you have to make a choice. I work 2 jobs, but my kids have to fend while I'm gone. Or if I work one job, it's gonna be tough. You know what I'm saying? And those choices have to be made. And now, kids are in a situation where, even though it makes sense what you're doing, but it's the other side of the coin that you have to deal with. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
man,
And that's the tough part.
spending money you don't have just to make it look like you're keeping up with the
Now,
Joneses.
some people do that too, right? You getting a new car because you feel like people see you in a new car, and really people not even worried about you like that. Out of perception.
Yeah,
Yeah, some people let perception drive them in the hole, man. I just told myself I wouldn't be like that. I saw that a lot growing up too. People doing stuff because of perception, you know what I'm saying?
now if I need to get a new car so I can really get to work and I ain't got to worry about it breaking down every 300 or 400 miles, that's a little different.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But I'm saying getting a new car that you can't afford though.
Yes.
Getting a new car no $700 a month and you only making 40,000 a year. That's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you like, hey, how would you say for the car note?
$700, $800 a month.
Yeah, and then you heard the this how crazy it had got. And then they were like, hey, you gotta pay your sales tax. That about
Mm-hmm.
21. That about 21.
Yep. And they want cash. Revenue officers don't do payment plans. They want cash
Yo,
at one time.
what they do, Mike, they gave you 2 months now. It's like, man, if you can't make it in 2 months, you really don't need
Man, it's people riding around with paper tags. They've been having it since last year, December,
23.
December
23.
23. We in December 24.
Man, come on now.
Paper tags about faded off, man. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Hey, man, they
Yeah.
old. They old when because the 2025 tags look different.
Yeah.
It ain't the same. It ain't.
People hurting out here, man. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Yeah,
Some people not overspending. They just don't have enough, man. You know
they
what I'm saying?
overspend. They overspending, bro. I'm trying to tell
Yeah.
you.
I mean, I can say me and my wife went through a time um, that we actually was staying on point. It's just the inflation sometimes messes with your budget. You can look at the numbers. Like if you keep a budget, you can go back and look like, man, when we went grocery shopping, at this time it wasn't that much, but now I mean you can almost like say get 5 or 10 things, man. And that'll be $100 easy. I'm talking about just simple stuff.
Yeah.
Soap, something to drink like a tea or something like that. What's it called? What's the tea we get? Milo's tea. Get two of
see,
those. You know what I'm
see,
saying?
you should have got great value. Yeah.
Man, it ain't the same, man. Heck no, I still got so much sugar in it,
See.
man. Trying to make me a diabetic, man. Oh man. Sometimes health, man. You gotta
Yeah,
factor
yeah,
in your
yeah.
health,
Yeah.
man.
Eating healthy, man.
That's another thing. Living in the inner
Woo.
city, you inspire is your health, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can be so low mentally, man. It can affect your health, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be careful about that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you can depress yourself into diabetes or high blood pressure because you don't have enough to make it, and you
Mm-hmm.
just like, man, you stress yourself out. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Yeah, and that's real though.
Because think about it now, right? Your gas bill during the first part of the year, you don't use your gas as
Mm-hmm.
much, and it's like 60, 40, $30. Now it go up to 100 because
Yeah.
you're using your heat now. You know what I'm saying? If you got a gas heater or whatever, now your gas go. Now Summit talking about they want to raise the millage rate. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. You know what I'm saying? I see the difference.
Say first, do
And
you got on enough socks? Do you got some
boy,
socks on?
Boy,
Do you ain't got no pants on? Quit walking around in shorts.
boy. Wonder why your throat hurt and put some socks on,
That's all
man.
right.
Start
Put
walking
the
around
socks on your
barefooted,
feet.
man. You know what I'm saying? Old folks stuff right
Yeah,
there.
go
Boy,
catch
go
some
put some
pneumonia.
socks on your feet.
Yeah, go catch some
Man,
pneumonia in your butt. Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
for real. But yeah, man, it's being inspired living in the city, man. It can be tough. It's a lot of tough situations out there, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope keep people inspired. Don't do the wrong things, man. Cause like I say, man, when you start getting uninspired, man, it can go crazy real fast. You know what I'm saying?
And people that got the tools, you
Boy,
got the tools, but you want to keep the whole tool set to yourself. That don't make no
and
sense.
I think too is that too. They keeping it to themselves. And then I've seen people who try to teach people the tool set and they just reject them because they don't know what they went through to get there. Like they don't realize what this person got to. They was from where you from, but they
Yeah.
don't have time to tell you a whole life story. They just trying to tell you how to use the tools. And some people they can't wrap their head around that part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's another thing too. They just can't believe that you were from where they from and you worked your way out of it by putting in the work. Some people just can't believe that, you know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
they envy that. That's another thing about living in the inner city too. The hate is so high, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And they
Yeah.
said it's not that you made it up out of it. It's the fact that they didn't make it out of it and they had the same 24.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. Same, you know. Sometimes I tell the dudes this all the time. You start out when you graduate high school, you on even playing ground. Everybody start the race at the block. And
Mhm.
every choice and decision you make will put you at different points in the race. You know what I'm saying? You're either gonna be ahead or it's gonna set you back, or you're gonna be in the same spot. You know what I'm saying? And the better choices you make, better decisions you make, it will start propelling you. It's almost like getting that second wind in your legs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
because I always used to wonder that why everybody in the race, do you see dudes tail off? You know what I'm saying? Or you see them like they running fast, but they not going faster, but they in the same spot. It's like they trying, you playing. Because I even went through that. I'm playing catch up. I'm running hard
Yeah.
as I can, but I'm playing catch up. I'm not ahead. You know what I'm saying? And
I
that's
hear.
because, like I say, bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? Bad financial decisions.
Mhm.
Bad personal decisions. You want to say want to chase girls, buy rims, ride on rims, and speakers in the car. I can't even think about how much money I spent on speakers and radios and in-dash TVs and stuff, man. Ridiculous, man.
Mhm.
Should have put that money in stock somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Easy.
And that
But
that's why I use the old track method, man.
what's
Old
that?
track. Long distance. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
ain't about the sprint. It's keeping the same pace, and then you'll know when it's time to put a little bit more step in.
Right.
That's how I look at life. So,
But yeah, y'all let us know in the comments. How tough is it being inspired when living in the inner city? Let us know. The cost of celebrating Christmas financially. You
mhm.
want a family, you want a wife, you want kids. The cost of celebrating Christmas, the cost of buying gifts, the cost of buying food to be
Mhm.
cooked, the cost, the cost, the cost.
Yeah.
We have to be honest, man. When you come from the inner city, you used to your family. I know I'm used to it. And I was used to it. My grandma and them. I don't know how they did it.
Mhm.
They would always have gifts under the tree for all the grandkids and stuff like that. When we'd go over their house, they'd have whether it be clothes or something. It probably wouldn't be like like we Home Alone where they got like a big old Christmas tree with gifts like that. But everybody would get probably like 2 or 3 gifts. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how my mom did it. She squeezing blood from a turnip. Like man, um,
Yeah.
but most dudes that come from the inner city, what you think? Like I'm gonna give a number. I'm gonna say about 70, 75, even could be 80. You're not financially prepared or even aware of what it takes to run a family. You know what I'm saying? You're just not. because most dudes grew up in a single parent household, and somehow I don't know how my father was making it when he was living. I don't know how he was doing it, to be honest. Um, Having that many kids by that many women being on child support, that's probably why he could never keep a job because they would take it. Soon as he hit his social security number, they would take it. But somehow he was making it. I don't know how, but somehow he was. I don't know, but he was. So probably was hard, but most dudes though, most girls they always be ragging on dudes online, but they don't understand when you come from the inner city, man. You have to be taught those things. It don't just come out of thin air. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You agree? Or you disagree? What you think?
No, I agree. Hey,
Yeah.
some like I say, I was taught a little different.
Yeah.
It was I was taught the truth real early. I knew Santa Claus wasn't coming over
You want to come to the south side, man?
here, and he damn sure wasn't coming. First, it wasn't coming to Highland Court. First of all,
Ooh, no, he
Santa
wouldn't.
wasn't coming to Highland Court.
Boy, we gonna get popped coming to Highland
You
Court,
know what I'm
boy.
saying? It's
Man.
weird.
And they gonna take your sled.
No, it was a cool story, bro. Cool story.
Man.
Santa
Man.
Claus, boy. I was one of them kids that your parents be like, don't listen to that boy. That boy don't know what he talking about. Man, Santa Claus is not real. He is not coming over here. But everybody know, like, we didn't get gifts like that. We didn't get gifts. It was like a pair of shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get your two pair of shoes and a few little outfits.
Right.
That was it. There wasn't that
I
many toys.
mean, when you have a ballpark figure, when you have 2 to 3 kids,
Man.
you could be looking at what, $500? That's on the low end of buying gifts.
What now? Or
I'm
this
talking about
back
necessities. I'm talking about just buying necessities. We ain't talking about buying tech and nothing like that. We talking about clothes, shoes, and
what?
maybe some special gift. You know what I'm saying? You could
Man,
look
one pair of shoes by $200
at.
What?
I got smaller kids, yeah, but that's coming though,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
What?
It's coming. And if you working a regular job, you are most of the time your finances are already kind of booked on like utilities and bills. So now you have to think about how do I do this and do this?
That's and
What?
that's
How
what
do I shift this to do this? But then after this, I got to shift it back, and I probably got to play catch up. You know what I'm saying? People don't really talk about that a lot, but that if you don't get to that, if you don't educate yourself, you just work at retail and think that's gonna get you past it. You're gonna be doing a lot of shuffling, reshuffling, and trying to get
man.
back in place. You know what I'm saying?
And
And that's just reality. That's just some people's reality. You know what I'm saying?
and that's why you gotta quit lying to these kids.
Yeah,
That's why you got
100%.
to quit lying to these kids.
Yeah,
Tell them the truth. It is what it is. They gonna be heartbroken. What? Santa's not real. Yeah, Santa's not real. I did all this, but like you have 11 months. 11 months. Yeah, of course, everybody want to be kind of somewhat fresh when they go back to school or whatever. But if you getting stuff like in between the year, certain stuff is like, hey man, I really don't need much. I really
yeah.
don't.
I mean, it's just getting to that perspective as a kid is not it's not easy to get to. Some kids get there faster than others, and
Mhm.
some don't. Some kids are kind of vain. They really they don't want to get picked on in school for running the same
Yeah,
stuff over and over.
yeah.
But I got to that point. What you're saying, I got there probably around probably 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? Once I got to the point, I just didn't care about perception and stuff like that. Um, you can wear the same stuff over and over, just wear it different days. I guess you might wear the pants on
Yeah,
Monday, but then you might wear them again on Friday with a different shirt.
yeah, that's
Who
it.
cares? Who
That's it.
cares?
Ain't nobody know.
But not everybody can get to that place, man. I
Yeah,
know people that still struggle with that kind of stuff now. When we 40, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. They,
We're in our 40s, they still struggle with that.
hey, just don't
I
take
don't
it.
want nobody, man. I'll wear the same pants almost 3 days in a week. Embarrassed to even say that, but I will, man. I don't go care, man.
But
Cause
it's
I don't get
real.
dirty like that. You know what I'm
That's
saying? I don't get
real.
dirty like that. You know what I'm saying? I work in IT. I'm in the office most of the day. You know what I'm saying? So
That's real. Hey, man, it's real though.
yeah,
People need to hear the real, man.
yeah,
Sometimes it just is what it is. like I grew up like, yeah, I might have the same few little outfits, but I can wear a different pair of shoes and a pair of socks every
Yeah.
day. You know what
Man, I mean, I got to the point of I need to wear the same stuff.
I'm
I don't
saying?
care.
I
You know, I
don't.
really don't.
You
I
got to
don't.
get up out of that. Looking for society to approve.
Yeah, validate you. Yeah, that validation, 100%.
That's the biggest
Cause a lot
thing.
of people that be doing that, they be hating on and talking crazy. They probably be struggling worse off. They just trying to
Mm.
deflect from their situation. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
I
all.
learned that from growing up. You just see people, and then when you might accidentally see them out. You be like, oh wow, I see why they be roasting people
Mm.
hard. They are doing really bad
Yeah.
themselves. You know what I'm saying?
And yeah, yeah.
I've
And that
seen that.
and I let my kids know that also. Just cause just cause you might have it, or you really ain't got it like that either. But I'm just
Right.
saying, you don't pick on
Hmm.
nobody.
Right.
Like when
100%.
like I got clothes, but hardly can wear them. Cause what? I'm working.
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
working all the time.
Yeah, when you become an adult, that stuff really don't even matter,
It
man.
don't.
It does not matter. Matter of fact, a lot of people that you go to school with, after when you get to about 10 years out of school, you may not even see a lot of them
You
because y'all
don't.
don't even move the same. Y'all don't go to the same places. Y'all don't move the same.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then you may be in different fields. Like I, out of the group of people that we've been around with school with,
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a lot of dudes that we roll with or the group our generation in IT. I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Only one I seen was like, homeboy Bud, shout out to Bud, man, but
Mm-hmm.
he younger than us. He was younger than us, you know what I'm saying?
What's
But
Bud?
he went to school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he graduated way after us, man. I mean, he graduated
All
way
right.
after us. Um, but as a matter of fact, I didn't know he went to McClellan because I made a video talking about Coach Chambers, and he told me,
Yeah.
he's like, man, he said, yeah, I went to McClellan too. I'm like, man, I would have never known it, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, when you graduated? I said, I graduated '01. I think he graduated like '05 or something like
Oh
that.
yeah. Oh
'08. Oh,
yeah.
it was way down there, man. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And but like I said, he went to school. He went to ASU, got a degree in programming.
Mm-hmm.
Was working there. Was like a supervisor. Then got his master's in like MBA or something like that. And man, he did it. I mean, I'm saying
Yeah.
like that's what I'm trying to tell kids. Like people be thinking this
Mm-hmm.
is fake. If you go to school for the right stuff,
Yep.
opportunities will come your way. I'm telling you, man. I'm,
Yeah.
I'm telling you what I saw with my own two eyes, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I mean, this dude was younger than me, and he was second in charge before
Yeah.
he got another. Somebody came and recruited him. He was second in charge over IT department on the programming side,
Is that the
and he
same?
was younger than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm 41. He
Yeah.
was in his probably mid 30s, something like that.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So, but he had his stuff. It
Yeah.
wasn't about the age; it was about experience. And then he
Mhm.
had that MBA
Mhm.
to go with it, man. He got right on in that thing. And then once he got in there, somebody came and recruited him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's one thing about I say that that's tough about Little Rock is they don't pay as much as bigger cities do. You know what I'm saying? Or
Mm-hmm.
bigger colleges. However, if you learn how to live below your means
Yeah.
and don't be money hungry, but you still want to get money, but you're not money hungry.
Yeah.
When you get to that point where you're making, like, people don't realize, like, when you get this MBA, it's people out here in Little Rock making well over six figures
Mhm.
in Little Rock.
Yep.
But the key is, can you get yourself mentally established to live below your means? So when you get to that level, now you're able to pay your bills, do stuff with your family, and invest at the same time.
Yeah.
You're
And,
making that much money. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Instead of living up to that much, now you living check to check again.
And then
You know what
that's
I'm saying?
that's that's when it boils down to, like, even when you're in the hood and you move out,
Yeah,
you still got to live within those same means. And
yeah,
you'll gradually progress, but
yeah.
when you get to making $200,000 or $300,000 a year,
Man.
Man, I can
That's
afford I can afford a $2,500 house note.
I don't want
Just
that.
think,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Just think about it.
yeah.
If you lose your job type stuff, like you have to.
Like I think it's some levels that you get to. If you ever get to those levels, you probably have to move out the hood. You just can't do it
Yeah, yeah.
because of what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have to live in a crazy house. You can still live on the outskirts, or you can live somewhere where it makes sense. It's all about finding the right deals and stuff. But because I
Mm-hmm.
think we was talking about that. I think me and my wife was talking about that. Like, if you was a prosecutor, you probably can't live in the hood no more. That's over with. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
no.
No, you can't live in the hood no more. If you're a politician, even though I seen a politician going home, they was going to the Lacey Academy. She had the tags on her car, but I know she didn't live in Southwest. She was just going there probably to talk to the kids. But when I seen the car, like, wait a minute, this car don't be in Southwest like that. I seen the tags. It had the senator tags on there and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
she probably going over there talking to the kids. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. But yeah, man, the cost of celebrating Christmas, man. Young bulls out there, man. If you want a family, man, you want to have kids,
Mm.
man. Like, I can't even imagine like the next 5 or 6 years. I mean, you could be spending a rack just
Mm.
on just
Mm.
on gifts. You ain't even got to the food yet. We talking about just the
Yeah.
gifts. You know what I'm saying?
No, hey, no disrespect. Guess what? No disrespect, y'all. But I tell my kids right now, y'all gonna be Jehovah's Witnesses this year.
Ah,
Ain't been nothing.
they gonna be like Jackson 5, man.
Man, ain't been nothing. Y'all better go in here and learn these
man,
dances. Y'all better
man,
go in here and learn these TikTok dances. Yeah, make your own money.
boy, for real. But yeah, man. Yeah, Christmas cost, man, ain't cheap, man. Even buying the food, man. You know what? How much a
Mhm.
whole turkey cost now?
Well, I ain't never bought one.
Ain't no bought one? Yeah.
Never bought
Man,
one.
I told wife I need to get one of them fries like that dude be on Facebook Reel. He got that
Yeah,
big old fryer that he put all the chicken on. He just lower it down in there.
yeah.
Man, boy, he put like 5 packs of chicken
Yeah.
on that thing.
Now, I
And
do
fry
want
them
to do
mugs.
that one. I do want to do that one
He
year.
built that though. You ain't buying that in the store. You can't buy that at Academy Sports. Somebody built that for him. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, nah.
Huh?
No, you're right. Ain't nobody.
You ain't buying that. You got to have a welder, some steel, and a,
Yeah. Oh,
and
you talking about the real long?
yeah, wrong where you could lower it down in there. The
Yeah,
fryer, that thing was like the size of a deep freezer, bro.
yeah. I
You know
saw
what I'm
the
saying?
price. No, I saw the
Yeah,
price. It ain't that bad. He built them, but yeah, it
yeah.
ain't that bad.
No, it's not bad, especially if you cook a lot. No, it ain't bad at all. You know what
But
I'm
I don't
saying?
need nothing that big. Yo.
I want something that big. Like you do like a food truck. You can meal prep off stuff like that. You know
Hey
what I'm saying?
man, I don't have enough family over here come over like that.
I'm saying you can meal prep. That's what I'm saying. You can meal prep for the month. That kind of chicken, you can just put
No,
that in the containers. You can eat for the month. You know what I'm
no,
saying?
I don't need that. I don't need that
Yeah,
much. Nothing
yeah.
that big, unless you're in the country or something like that.
Yeah, you got enough yard. You got to have enough
Yeah,
yard. You know what I'm saying? To
just
do that.
food stuff. But nah.
Yeah, he lucky he live in the country though. From
Yeah.
the video, had it in your yard. I mean, you can't
Yeah.
do that in the city. I don't know, man. Unless you got a privacy fence or something. But yeah, you ain't gonna have nothing that big in your yard. You know what
You
I'm saying?
know, that's a little that's John huge, but yeah.
Yeah, it was huge. I mean,
No
that
deep.
probably was more than 5 packs of chicken, man. That probably was like a pick five, maybe 2 pick fives of chicken, man.
You just imagine seasoning all this stuff. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah. You probably be spending $200 on seasoning. You know what I'm saying? Just the seasoning. You know what I'm saying? It looked good though when he brought it up. I was like, man, it looked good though. Ain't gonna lie.
yeah,
I'm about to start getting on fish though. That's what I'm talking to my wife about. I'm about to start getting on the fish, man. Just emo fish and
yeah.
like salmon and stuff like that. Just healthier for you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Salmon ain't healthy.
Man, you crazy. Man, you
Salmon is not
crazy.
healthy, bro.
Why is it not healthy?
It's not healthy. That fake ass fish. Excuse me, that fake ass fish.
Why is salmon not? It's actually
No.
I don't get it. Bears eat it, and they're some of the
So
healthiest animals
the
alive.
the salmon here is not.
You said what?
The salmon that we get is not.
You think
It's
the
not.
catfish is?
No, catfish is trash. Catfish is like the bottom of the barrel.
But that's what we eat mostly though.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
I don't know. I
I,
think salmon good. I
I
don't
like
know.
I like buffalo, big bone buffalo.
Man.
Yeah, I eat the big bone buffalo or some brims or
So you
something.
think somebody catching that every day? Buffalo. You don't think they manufacturing buffalo? If they can manufacture salmon.
What?
You don't think they got buffalo farms out there? You don't think they
You know how
manufacturing?
tough it is to find buffalo?
That's
Of
what I'm trying to
course,
tell you. You don't think they
of
genetically
course not.
modifying?
Of course not. They not.
Why not?
You,
Why you think they not? If they
you
can do
got to,
salmon, they can do catfish. Why you think they can't do
bro.
buffalo?
You know how hard it is. First of all, it's only a few places that you can actually even find buffalo.
So you don't think they could find buffalo and just get them to spawn and just make more genetically modifying? You don't think so?
Nah, nah. You can put them in a little pond or something. Or build your own. But catfish easy. But nah, it's just tough to find buffalo.
I'm not
And
saying it ain't tough to find. I'm saying they could find some buffalo, put it together, genetically modified, and do it just like they do salmon and catfish.
they couldn't, because you couldn't even if you ever seen a pack of buffalo fish even at the store. That's if you can find them. It's probably gonna be like 5 or 6 pieces in that pack.
What I'm saying is, what stopped them from catching a female buffalo and a male buffalo, genetically modifying it, and making a farm just like they do salmon or catfish?
Because most people know but how buffalo really tastes. Catfish, you can pawn that whitefish as you can pawn it off as catfish, and people
Mm,
would know. People wouldn't know.
nah, you know when you eat a Captain D, that is not catfish. Still
Yeah,
good, but it ain't catfish.
that's sway. You know what I'm
That's
saying? It's
cod.
fish.
Is it cod or
Well,
sway?
cod, yeah,
Yeah, cod. Yeah.
cod. But not saying that's just fake fish, but it's not like brim or buffalo.
Most fish, in order to mass produce something, is not. You can't catch it fast enough to mass produce it. I mean, that's just logical, right? My thing is, I see Asians do it, and
Yeah,
I mean, you don't see too many out of shape Asians, and they eat salmon all the time.
yeah.
They eat it
No,
raw. They eat it
they.
raw. You know
I
what I'm
was saying
saying?
they like the color of it is like different from what you see.
And
That's
it's
how
still
you.
good. I like
I
it, man.
know
It's
that's what I'm
good.
saying. They ain't
Yeah,
downplaying it,
yeah.
but different sound. The real salmon it ain't like what we see.
Now I'm not saying I'm gonna go to Whole Foods. I mean not Whole Foods, but I'm not gonna get it from what am I saying? Food Giant on Baseline. Probably not. I'm not getting salmon from there. No. That's we was talking about taking the risk. That's what you call taking risk. You gotta understand, like, do I want to take that risk? No, I don't. I'm probably gonna go to Whole Foods. Maybe I think I went to Kroger's on is it Cantrell? Right over there down the street from the mall. They can't right there in front of the Heights. Like that Kroger's got some
Yeah,
good salmon. They sell good salmon in there. You can tell. You can look at it. Is the quality's there. You just gotta know where to go, man. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man. It's because man, stay away from that fried. I haven't ate fried food in a while, and you feel the difference when you don't eat fried food in a while. You just feel you don't feel as groggy. You don't. Fried food just it's like it just make you relax, whether you want to or not. You know what I'm saying? Man, sometimes it's hard not to go to Arby's and order them mozzarella sticks, man. It's hard, man. You know what I'm saying? At least a 4-piece. At least a 4-piece. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, man, let us know what you think, man. The cost of celebrating. I know probably bigger cities probably even more expensive, like New York or something, or
Man,
LA. It's probably crazy. I can't even imagine.
crazy man.
Yeah,
That's why I'm leaning more towards. Hey, let's go on a real vacation instead of spending all that
yeah.
unnecessary money where you don't, because you're gonna forget about it or wear it or whatever. Go on a real vacation.
Then our last topic: avoiding the hunters during the holiday season.
Mm.
You better believe it. Like being in the woods. Ho! What's that behind me? Nah, they out there hunting. You gotta be
Yeah.
careful, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially at night. Like now, we went to took wife to Walmart, man. It was packed out there, man. Had to be careful, man. When she
They
was coming out the store, nope, I'm gonna meet you right in the front. I'm gonna pull up to the front so you can get right in the car. We not doing the walk around the parking lot. Find me. No, we ain't doing that. Cause man, some Walmarts, man, they parking lot lights ain't really bright enough like that, man. You know what I'm saying? And boy, only a hunter. I guess if you a hunter, you know a hunter. You know what I'm saying?
man.
And I'm trying to be nice. How I say it, a young bull know another young bull. You know,
Yeah.
the old bulls know the young bulls and stuff like that. You just been in the game. You like, wait a minute, it's way too dark out here. Nah.
Yeah. Even in the
Some gas
daytime.
stations you don't go to now. You know what I'm saying? The holidays, you just don't go there. You know what I'm saying?
No. And a real hunter, they hunt in the daytime too. So
Yeah, 100%.
you gotta
You
be
gotta have your spider senses on. You kind of gotta have some spider senses. But if you never grew up in the inner city, some people don't have that sense. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they don't understand. Like this dude kind of camped out in the corner. Oh no, you got to see that when you put. Some people don't see that because they're not looking for that kind of stuff. But it's just like when you live in the inner city, it's kind of built into your brain, I
Yeah.
guess. When you
Yeah.
driving up, you scanning, you looking at stuff. You
Yeah.
drive up, you see something you don't like. Yeah, I go to another one. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You take your natural instincts for granted. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I don't. I don't take it for
You
granted at
know what
all.
I'm saying? Like,
Like I
hey
tell you, a
man.
gas station I don't never go to. Um, it's that one over there. What street is that? Is it Main Street?
The easy mark.
Uh, the Easy Mart, right before you get to Dunbar. The Easy Mart, right?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Main
What?
Street. It's like an intersection. Main Street and what's that street that run by Dunbar? Is it
Nah, that's right Avenue.
Wright Avenue?
The turn to 17.
Right before you get to that lawyer's office, that little gas
Yeah.
station right there. Yeah, I don't never
Oh
go there.
man, hey,
Well,
man.
I ain't been there in years.
Yo, I just stopped over there about 2 weeks ago.
But you had that thing on you, didn't you?
Uh-uh. I been going
Nah,
there.
nah, I
You
don't
know,
mess around. I don't mess
it's
around over there, man.
it's nat it's natural.
Huh?
I would say it's natural. It's like I done pulled up to the gas station on the yard.
You too deep in the game.
It's natural.
I'm out the game. I'm a civilian now, man.
Matter of
I'm
fact,
out the
let
game.
me get one of them slushies up out of there.
Uh-uh. Wait a minute. You talking about the Easy Mart by Community Bakery?
Uh-uh. No.
We
I'm
talking
talking about
about the same one?
we talking about Broadway. You talking about one on Broadway. That's the one you talking about.
Broadway.
Yeah.
Make sure.
Down the street from Dunbar. That Broadway.
Coming back towards downtown?
Yeah. By Sonic? I mean, not too far from Sonic.
Yeah, right by Peter Miller lawyer office, right
Oh,
across from there. Yeah, the brown one. The brown one. Yeah. Yeah, I'll never stop by there.
yeah.
My car can be on E, on the red, and I will go down to the shells in downtown before I stop at that one.
Yeah, you can see the
And I don't
gunpowder
even like the
stain.
one I don't even like the shell downtown. I don't even
Yeah.
like that one. It's just
Yeah.
lit up better down there. You know, the one, I don't know, the one over there, what's the name, man? Yeah. It's just like something crazy can happen. You gotta be careful over there,
I
man. You
said,
know what
man, you can see the gunpowder stains on the building. I know which one you talking about.
I'm saying? Oh, man.
Time must rewind until the 8th grade. Until the night when the BE agents first raid.
What's the gas station you want to go to?
Um,
You're like, nah, I ain't going there. I'm good.
Probably the one on 12th and Fair Park.
12th and Fair Park.
I'm just not. I'm good. I'm good.
You talking about used to be Mapco?
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
I know what you talking about now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't care
man.
how many
Man.
times y'all change that name. Nah, I'm good. I don't need nothing over
When
there.
I was younger, man, I used to have to go there because I worked at the hospital. We used to go get gas there. Used to drive like this little,
Yeah.
what's the name? And, yeah, it used to be crazy, man. Because I used to work at night shift, too.
Yeah.
It actually, you know what? It actually didn't be that crowded when I
Yeah.
worked there. But this is when I was younger, though. I don't know how it is now, but this is when I was younger. I used to
Yeah.
have to go there to get gas because they was open 24 hours. But
Yeah.
it really wasn't that many people there, though, man.
Yeah,
Maybe
take
if
your
you went
point.
there after the club, when everybody get
Yeah.
out the club, you might see some people there. But
Yeah.
if you
Take
went there
your
like
point.
around 1 or 2, it really wasn't a lot of people there.
Yeah, till you park, we're like, what the fuck this up? I mean,
Yeah,
where he come from?
boy.
But I go to the one to block up. No, I
What?
and
Oh,
that
oh, you talking about the one by the hotel?
yeah, I
That's
go
the one where
tell.
you get mugged because they
That's
can
what
run
I'm
and hide in the
saying. Like you see how
hotel.
crazy?
Yeah,
That's
yeah, that's the
crazy.
crazy one right there.
That's
You
the
know what I'm saying?
crazy one. But I
Yeah.
can see. You know, you can pretty much see it. That one is just like, man, where dude come from? But that one you can pretty much scan it before
Yeah.
you can get pull up in there. But
Um, I just had one in my head, but I forgot it's gonna come back up. But it's one over there. The one over there across from Jr. That was crazy. I don't even, I'd rather go to Jr. than go to that one. I don't even want to go to Jr. I'd rather go there.
oh,
Over there on Trust Street.
yeah, I already know what you want. I pull
Boy,
up, no
you mess
problem.
around and get caught in the crossfire so quick, you just try to get some gas. Hear somebody argue. Man, say another word. Man, say another word.
That was saying
Time
like
must rewind until the 8th grade, until the ninth when the
Oh,
DE
man.
agents first raided.
that was it. And that one I could
Oh,
pull up. I could pull
it,
up to that one, no
and
problem.
then the one on Wright Avenue, man. One of my cousins, man. Rest in peace, man. He got killed at that one. But yeah, they don't. Do they still offer gas at that one? The one on Wright Avenue across from K
Yeah,
Hall.
six.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one
Crib.
crazy. I don't go over there either. Yeah.
Yeah, Crib 6.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
It had to be a
Mm-mm.
destiny, but I just don't need no. I don't
Ah,
need that.
the top one though, I think the craziest one is over there on Roosevelt though.
Hey, chill out.
No,
Which one? The bird cross on the county?
no,
Oh man, chill
no.
out, bro.
Martin Luther King or High
Hey,
Street
chill
in
out, man.
Roosevelt. That's why you laughing. You know it go down. Tell me. It's a dude. It's probably a dude over there right now posted up serving right now. Time is at 9:39. Dark. Over there posted up like it's
It is
5 o'clock
dark
in the
as
afternoon, man.
It is
Posted up.
dark over here. It is dark.
Yeah, when I worked at Red Cross, man, I had to go that way one time. When they be doing work on the freeway, and when
Mhm.
you have to go to Children's like at 2 o'clock in the morning, and when you ride through there, you're like, why is there so much traffic? Everywhere else is dead, but why is Martin Luther King jumping? Oh, I know why. They filming hookers and Johns right now, right?
Oh man.
Oh man, be jumping. I'm talking about traffic, bro. Like man, it's crazy. Like coming down, what's that? Roosevelt from the freeway, is no traffic. It's dead. Soon as you turn on Martin Luther King, you just see cars going by. Turning off Wolf Street in the alley. Why are you in the alley at 2 o'clock in the morning? I know it just came back to me, Peel. The gas station. This is the gas station where they'll steal your credit card and they'll go there and use it. The one right in front of our house. That little gas station right there. Don't go. I would go there for nothing, man.
Yes, Lord.
You go there? You go there?
Yeah, I didn't win their place,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I know how to use cash though. When I do go.
You say you use cash?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
using cash,
Yeah, I remember
man.
one time my debit card got stolen. It wasn't even at the gas station. They stole it somewhere else, and they went to that gas station. They were just running it up, man. You know what I'm
No.
saying? So, I'm
Yeah,
like, man,
I mean, that used to be the spot back in the day, though.
what to get popped at?
Nah, well, that too, but
Oh,
it was just a spot.
yeah.
Like you get everything you need right there.
Mm.
But it didn't calm down though.
Yeah, it had to calm down. Now I know what by about 10 years ago that was pretty hot. That was a hot gas station though. And then the
Well,
other one is over there is on Asher across from Kaufman Lumber.
man, that's one I ain't going to. I ain't going to that one.
You ain't going there?
Oh
I thought you gonna say it's natural.
Time
no,
must rewind until the 8th grade, until the
no,
ninth when the DE agents
Oh
first raided.
man. Yeah,
no,
that one
no,
live, boy. They be
no.
on Hood News now. They probably got a clip on Little Rock Hood News now. Somebody getting loose up in there. They be getting loose.
Like
I don't know what it is about them, but they be getting loose, boy.
they
Man.
I didn't seen what's it called the little bars on the window. I seen a lot of stores like that, but there it looked like it looked like they got a tank on them. Just
Yeah.
put some glass somewhere around it.
You
But
got to be
nah,
crazy to get in a shootout at the gas station too. You got to be crazy, man.
uh,
Absolutely nuts. I mean, to do it.
nah, that one I don't care what. I stopped in there one time. I was like, no, it's too many people.
If
Yeah.
I'm with my family, we definitely it's a no go.
No.
I had to go in there sometime when you have to get some gas or something like that. You have to, but I'm in and out though. You know what I'm saying? I'm out, especially in the daytime. At night, nope, not even doing it.
I
Nope.
think the gas watered down. I'm definitely not stopping
I
there.
believe it. I could go for that. Yeah.
Nah.
Trying to think, what's another place? What about grocery stores? What about grocery stores that you just like? Nah, I'm good. I know the
Oh,
Kroger closed down. They used to be a hot spot. The Kroger on Asher, they closed it down. Now it's not the same like it
no,
used to
not
be.
too.
But when it was Kroger though, boy, you was over there getting robbed because it's off in the corner too. It's not by the street.
It ain't too many. It ain't too many grocery stores that I just actually won't go into.
Yeah.
Oh, no, there ain't too many that I just won't go into. That I off the top of my head, like yeah.
Man, my wife. I don't know. She probably gonna watch. She probably gonna watch this deep into it. But we went one time to the one on Baseline. Right. This is a true story. It's unreal, man. I can't make this up, man. We
Which
was
one?
driving, right? We was trying to find a parking space. And you know how you driving down the hill and people walk across or try to dart across
Mm-hmm.
and try to put their basket up or something?
Yeah.
So we was driving and I'm driving slow. The dude walked behind the car. He tried to hurry up and push his basket in there. He tried to slap the side of the car like we ran over his foot. And he faked like we ran over his foot, man. Man, I mean, he faked it all. I mean, he called the police came out. He faked like the ambulance came out and everything, man. He faked it, man. And it's like, man, it was
The what?
crazy. The insurance called me. It was like, man, this dude just trying to settle, man. I think I'm gonna just settle with him for like $100, man, in a jawbreaker or something, man. He'll probably settle, man. I was like, man, we didn't touch that dude, man.
Which one? The one by Arch, close to the Arch, or the other one?
No, this on Baseline. It's Southwest.
No, it's two on baseline.
Kroger?
Well, it used to be. Oh, you said
Kroger?
Kroger.
Yeah,
Oh,
Kroger.
you said Kroger.
Yeah, Kroger. Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah,
Crazy, man.
I ain't been in there in a minute. I ain't been in there in a minute.
But
I
now
thought.
he pushed his basket and slapped the side of the car like we ran over. And then he tried to play, man, he ran over my foot, man. Oh. Me and my wife we was trying my best not to laugh. I was kind of mad at the same time
Man,
because I had that Emmanuel on my side, so I had to kind of keep my composure. You know what I'm saying?
get up, fool. That ain't even wet over there. Get up, fool.
Man, that was crazy. I don't even know if I even heard back from the insurance after that. He told me he was gonna settle with him. He's like, man, I didn't even touch dude, man. You know what I'm saying? It was like, man. I told the shit, I can't make this up, man. Dude trying to just get over, man. But you gotta look out for that stuff too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Um,
Now, some places I don't go in because they high.
who?
That's
What's that? What place is
like
that?
certain grocery store.
Who?
The one on Broadway. No, I ain't going in there.
Broadway.
Next
You
to
talking about
Sam's.
food giant?
It was next to Sam's. They probably Dollar General now. Family.
Oh, Dollar General.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. The hair store still over there too, ain't it?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. There was a grocery store at one time.
yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. That was a real deal before they cut it off and it made everybody go to Main Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the real Pick Five. The real Pick Five.
What was it? What was it called at first? It was a food giant before it was Dollar General.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought food giant always been on Main. Was it Main Street?
No, it was two of them.
Oh, it was two of them. Okay, that was up.
Yeah, that was the
I
original.
remember, man, that KFC, man, used to be the business. Actually, was a good
Um,
KFC too, but they closed down. Probably wasn't getting enough business, but
One of the best ones.
yeah,
Yeah, but,
yeah,
there ain't too many. But then again, man, I be in the other cities, man. I be in the most ratchetest spots and don't even realize it. But they be like, man, what are you doing way over there? Like, for real.
yeah.
Like
Man, when you by yourself, you don't have to put your family. You don't have the overhead with your family and stuff. Sometimes the ratchet play have the best food. Sometimes it's just how it is. But you have to feel like dealing with the ratchetness, though. You know what I'm saying?
it's and to me it was like it was natural because you like it's really is natural. Like like when we go to New Orleans, I'm always out east.
Yeah.
Out east is rough. It used to be a good neighborhood. It used to be a good neighborhood, but out east is rough.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just man, that's what all the good food spots is, man. All the food spots. Same way with Dallas or Atlanta. But like, what are you doing way over here?
Boy, we in
Man,
Oak Cliff. What you doing in Oak Cliff, man?
Oak Cliff, man. They Williams
Boy,
chicken in the cliff is different from the rest of them.
boy. Cause we down in Stucky House. Said, man, I want to go to Oak Cliff. Nah, we ain't going to Oak Cliff. He said, go to Crybaby. He said, go to Crybaby. Nah, we ain't going to Oak Cliff, dog.
Yeah,
He said, that's out the question.
yeah. Man, and I'm talking about Williams. It looked like a
Even
death
in
trap.
Dallas, I mean, they said, man, they said they was real good at stealing people's cars in Dallas. I said, one dude, they stole a battery out of his car or something like that. So he couldn't even start his truck up. He had to get a jump off and drive his truck without a battery in it, man. Stole the battery out of his truck, man. So cause they stole the battery so his alarm wouldn't go off.
Man, dude, what dude? Yeah, man, I had a
Yeah.
Crown Vic, man.
Ooh.
Dude tried to play me out there in Fort Worth.
Mm.
Boy, I done had to act the ass out there.
Boy.
That was the first time in a long time that I really
So
almost
Fort Worth is more of a black area, Fort Worth?
Funky Town. Funky Town like North Little Rock and Scenic Hill. Like you got one side this and one side that. But you would know.
So what? Before we get off here, I really want to get people to understand what makes a dude a hunter, though. Like want to rob people and stuff. Is that like a? It's like some dudes are like they kind of predisposed. They get exposed to it, or it's kind of in them. They just got activated.
Nah, some dudes just they just that's what they meant for.
Yeah, they just got activated. It got activated. You know what I'm saying? He's
Like
wrong,
some
man. Boy.
like, like they just part of one of the devil's soldiers. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that's all he known for. He was never a good kid.
yeah.
And you got some that do it. And you got some to do it because they're hungry and really don't want to, but they got to because they really ain't even got to.
I
They
said
just
they
do
activated.
it. Yeah, they
They
just do it
activated in them. Some
because
people
it's
get a thrill out of it. They get a thrill out of seeing somebody in that terrorizing somebody. I guess they get a thrill out of it.
yeah.
Like I said, some people do it because they could justify doing it. Like, hey, I'm hungry. They rationalize in their head. And there's some people they just stone cold. They don't care. It's get it how you live. You know what I'm saying?
But
It's
and
whatever. You got it. I don't. I'm gonna take it. Period. You know what I'm saying? And
having a license to carry don't mean nothing no more. This an open carry around here.
hey
You know
man,
what I'm saying? You still
hey, don't
it
follow
don't
that open carry fairy tale. You
uh,
gonna get killed, man. Out
nah,
here.
nah, that's what I'm saying. It's not when I say open carry,
Yeah.
you know, you still
I
you
mean, they go in the hood, and they always get access to guns, even when
mhm.
it's in the hood. They always get the hot guns. You got the hot 44 with the serial number scratched off. That's gonna keep
Right.
happening. That ain't gonna stop happening. You
They
know what I'm
ain't
saying?
stopping nothing, man.
No, they ain't gonna stop nothing. That's why they be talking about New York. You can't have guns in New York, but people still killing
Yeah.
people. The dude just killed the CEO.
That's one of them places y'all know you ain't gotta worry about never having anything, license or not.
But see, that's the thing too. They said like
Mm-mm.
because it's like that. In
Mm-mm.
order to buy a gun on the street, it's probably so much higher to buy a gun on the street now because you can't buy it in the stores because it's hard to get have a gun in New York.
Mm-mm.
They don't understand that like when you try to shut it down, you just make it more expensive pretty much.
Mm-mm. Yeah, man.
Just
I
like
was
here, it's probably harder to sell a gun on the street because you can just go buy one. You know what I'm saying? If
uh,
you straight, you know what I'm
up
saying?
there. Up there, I'd be worried about getting cut. You know what
Oh,
I'm
get
saying?
that buck 50. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that buck 50 crucial.
That's what you need to worry about, man. We'll cut you from left to right.
Man.
Left to
Then put the
right,
razor back in their mouth.
yeah,
Like nothing
side
ever
to
happened.
side. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah, I
what
had a cousin from Ohio, man. Shout out to Nelson, man. He was like that from Ohio, man. Cleveland.
yeah.
And he showed me that one time. Pulled
Stick
it
them
out,
on fire.
put it back in. I was like, man, you crazy, man. There's no way, man.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, man, that's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, what happened if you cut somebody? You got blood on it. Do you clean it off, put it back in your mouth, or you throw it away? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
It depends on how far you
You
get.
said it depends. They do it all the time in the pen,
Yeah.
though. He's like,
I
it
was saying
depends.
it
Yeah.
depends.
Yeah.
Like you have to learn like the certain like you have to adapt to wherever you at. Like we've been, you
Yeah.
know, around certain environments. Like I know when I go out west, like I can't even wear like my favorite team's hat. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about now or back then?
Now.
Oh,
Now.
yeah.
Like you even back then, like you can't even wear your favorite team's hat. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because it all means something in every location
Yeah.
where you at.
Yeah, I heard in L.A. it's crazy. It's like
Man,
every team hat means something. It's
every team.
ridiculous. Like, wow.
Yeah.
You said you
Just
can't even wear an Angel's hat. It means
wear a
something.
beanie.
Like, it's
Just wear a
crazy.
beanie or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make sure your hair done or cut. You know what I'm
And they said anywhere in jail, them Sunni Muslims, you can't even wear a beanie. They'll mess around and beat the brakes off of
saying?
you.
Yeah. I roll mine up. I can't even front. I roll mine up like what's his name?
Who?
What's his name? Not Mario. It's Teddy Pendergrass.
Hmm?
Yeah, Teddy
Teddy
P.
Pendergrass.
Yeah, I roll my scullies up like Teddy P.
Boy, Teddy P crazy, man. But, man, I hope everybody, man, get ready for the holidays. I hope you're able to spend time with your family, man. And I think for me, man, I really value having a vitality and health, man. It's so important, man. Kids healthy, grateful another year. Kids are healthy.
Yeah.
Cause man, you be seeing these ads, man. It just hurts your heart, man. You know, St. Jude's and stuff, man. You know,
Yeah.
kid got cancer at 3, man. You be like, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That could happen to anybody. You know what I'm saying? At any
Yeah.
time. You know what I'm saying? It just hurts your heart, man. You know what I'm saying?
Stuff we take for granted.
Man, for real.
And
That's why I was telling somebody at church the other day. I was like, man, I'm trying to start eating healthy now. I'm not gonna wait till I'm 60 trying to catch back up.
yeah, 40
Struggling. I'm trying to
you know what I
start
mean?
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Told her, man.
And it's like what I plan on doing. Because I had started, but I had stopped because I was like, man, the dog getting in my stuff. Ain't nobody else taking care of now. Then I realized, like, no, ain't nobody gonna take care of your garden, but you. You have to take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's one of them things. I'm picking it back up. Like, nah,
How much work is it? People don't realize how much
man,
work.
man, it's a lot of work, a lot of
Every day,
water,
right? Cultivating
sun.
is everyday work, right?
Man, you gotta talk to them. Yeah, all that. Like you have to talk to your food before you even eat it.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's crazy. I'm telling you. You think
No, when you be hearing people say, like on Facebook or something, they be saying, I need to start a garden. It's like, man, you don't even know the workload it takes to start a garden. You can't even work a regular job for 4 hours without your back hurting. But you want to do a garden. you want to plant seeds, till seeds and stuff. Make sure that the bugs and the animals don't eat your stuff up while it's growing.
yeah, you gotta
Make sure it's watered, man. Some people don't even have the mindset, to do that. They'll tap out probably like a month into it. Nah, that's too much work. I don't want to do that.
like if it like the ground, if you do it in the ground, it's even more work. But them raised them raised gardens, it's
Yeah.
still work too. But you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
It's
told you
still
it was one over there in the south side over there by Carver. They was doing good at first, right by there now.
man, weeds
got
and
weeds.
everything. Like, bro.
They done probably died because it's wintertime now, but yeah, you roll by, there's overgrowth, weeds.
Because the person that was doing it probably didn't pass.
Yeah, probably passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
They had
Yeah.
one in the South too. They
I
had
had
one.
a teacher. He stayed over there in England,
Mm-hmm.
over there by the river, back up in there where Ashley Downs is.
Yeah.
You know, it's over there by the river. And he said that the soil was so rich that he would
Mm-hmm.
grow tomatoes, and it
Yeah.
seemed like they would start getting bigger faster than most,
Yeah.
other time he planted stuff, because the soil was like, so close to the river and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he was just planting in the ground. He was like, man, I said, it seemed like in like 3 or 4 days he started to see tomatoes form,
Yeah. Yeah.
because the soil was that rich. He was scared at
Yeah.
first, but he was like, nah, I realized that this soil was so much. We were so we weren't like right next to the river, but we was close
Yeah.
to it.
Close enough.
Yeah, and it was farmland. It's really a bunch of farmland back there. Somebody sold, and they
Yeah.
just made it in subdivision too. So.
That like my yard. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Y'all over there by you right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mine. That's what made me get it. I was like, man, this soil is good. It is
yeah.
too good. And I was like, because
What's plant that's just the least amount of work that you think? What you think? What plant?
like tomatoes are easy.
Tomatoes,
Um,
maybe cucumbers, maybe
no cucumbers. You have
a
to
little
have
more work.
not as much work, but you gotta like cucumbers. You have to pick them at the right time because
Oh, okay, that
they'll
makes
grow
sense.
they'll grow so big that they'll look like a watermelon.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Wow.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. The easiest one is okra.
Mm,
Okra, you just need some a vine. That's it.
yeah.
Uh,
Man, I need to get back to doing it, man. I seen some on YouTube. A Latin family did it. It's actually really good. You get the cucumber, and you
mhm,
and you skin it, take all of the
mhm,
this and you chop it up and blend it,
mhm,
and you put like lime juice or lemon juice,
mhm,
and it's almost like you're making the juice out of it, pretty much.
mhm,
You blend it up, and then you take the pulp off.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put some sugar in there with it, and it kind of keeps it from being bitter. Put
Mhm,
some lemon juice in there, man. That stuff was so good, and it help your body cleanse out too.
mhm.
Just drinking Kool-Aid and stuff. I do it with pineapple, and I did it with cucumber. I need to do that again. Just haven't had time, but it's pretty good though, man. Help you your body. I think it help your body detox out and get rid of like mucus and stuff like that. Especially the pineapple. When you do it
Ca-
with a pineapple too. They
Cabbage,
call it al fresca. They call it al fresca or something like that.
yeah, fresh.
Yeah, pretty good, man.
Yeah, that cabbages grow good when like if we have a
Oh,
good
okay.
good year, yeah,
Yeah,
cabbages grow beautiful.
yeah.
They grow beautiful, like, but you have to pay attention because them bugs will eat your stuff. Even like the rabbits, you got to worry about the
Yeah, I
rabbits,
know y'all got rabbits over there.
rabbits, squirrels, and stuff like that.
Rabbits are so quiet. They so sneaky, man. They
Yeah.
quick too. They sneaky, man.
And they can jump. You know what I'm saying? That people don't realize like rabbits can jump, like they can jump
Also,
high.
you don't have a cage around yours.
You no, you can put a little fence up, but it's only
Yeah,
like certain vegetables that you have to worry about. But
yeah,
it's more so the bugs. You have to spray your yard.
yeah.
And,
Pesticides and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah, for sure. Make sure you wash it off when you pick them.
man.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, that's real, man. But yeah, guys, we just want to come talk this holiday talk because y'all might not see us till Thursday.
yeah,
I gotta holler at Jay, man. I'm gonna see. I don't know. I gotta see. I gotta see what's going
yeah,
on.
it's
I want to be
busy.
outside, but I don't see if y'all want to be outside, but probably ain't gonna. I gotta see what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we'll probably be on this thing Thursday though. Make sure you check it out. Let us know in the comments you want to hear us talk about something. And with that being said, anything you want to say before we get out this thing, my brother?
Yeah, I hope everybody have a good holiday and hope people take the little garden and all that stuff a little bit more serious. So less you got to spend, but you're gonna spend some money. But I'm just saying.
I think people can take it serious, but it's the execution. That's what I learned about life. It's the execution of it, right? Like having an idea, but then being able to execute that idea. I think that's the hard part sometimes is executing what you see.
Yeah.
You know how you can see yourself playing the garden, but then when you start doing it, you be like, man, I didn't know I was gonna feel like this.
Yeah.
Some people don't factor that until they thinking what they thinking about. You know what I'm saying?
And look at it like you plant a seed into your kids, and then about 6, 7 months, the little seed that you planted, and you watching them grow. That's what it feels like. Like you can plant a seed right now,
Yeah.
and then by years later, you be like, oh.
Because you think about like people be saying they want to go all the way there, like have a farm and stuff.
Yeah,
They tell somebody, you ever killed a chicken before?
man.
And it's like, no, I never killed a chicken. Have you ever wrung a chicken neck and chopped the chicken head off? If you've never done that, you probably need to try that because that's not easy to do. And I said that's why big mamas and the mothers of the family was tough because they could wring a chicken neck, chop a chicken head off, come in, be soft with you, or discipline everybody. I said when you do that over a period of time, you just used to chopping the chicken head off. How?
Right.
What's up?
Just catching it first.
Yeah.
You gotta catch it first.
Yeah, that's true.
Then you gotta wring the neck and
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't no.
But to be able to kill an animal and not affect you, some people can't even do that. Oh, I gotta kill it. I gotta chop the chicken.
Yeah.
Do you want to eat?
Yeah.
Or do you want to starve? Which one do you want to do?
Now, deer and stuff like that, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Why not?
I can't do it unless I have to.
Why not? It's
Thank
a deer.
God. No, that's what I'm saying. Thank God I ain't have to. No, I can't.
I wouldn't mind learning how to hunt, just going hunting to be honest. But when you live in the hood, man, you don't do those kind of things. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man,
Summertime.
You gotta go to Hamburg, man. You gotta go to Hamburg. You know
But and when you in the hood, who gonna take you down to Hamburg though? You know what I'm saying? Tell my mom to drop me off at Hamburg, come back and pick me up. Like, nah.
Matter of fact, yeah.
I mean, you don't even got to go down to Hamburg. I mean, you can go down to Hensley. You can go right down to Hensley. Yeah, in Riceville.
Man,
Yeah.
I did a yard Saturday. No, Sunday.
Yeah.
It was about 8 deer. I said, ooh, them jokers gonna be ready next year. My son was like, oh my. Oh,
Yeah, I would love to hunt, man, because it's just something that they're about to bringing out that primal part of you, man. Being able to hunt, stalk a deer and stuff, man. I think that's a good skill to have, man.
You don't stop. You wait for them to come to you. You wait for them to come to you.
Both. I want to learn both. I want to learn how to find. Sometimes they may not come to you because they smell your scent, but if you know how to trail and know how to find them, and then you know what I'm saying, you go and handle your business. It's just learning how to be both.
Yeah. Can't have on a hunting gear with fabric softener. You gotta have it.
Yeah, I know, right? Exactly.
But yeah, let me get my areas out of here.
I know, right? All right, guys, we signing out. Thanks for watching. Catch us on Thursday, 6:30, something like that. And we are signing out.
Yep.